I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome because in 2012 I was exposed to Epstein-Barr virus, which gave me mononucleosis. Here's my story about how I got over long EBV. You've probably heard of long COVID or long post-viral illness. Essentially, when a virus hits you and you don't recover, and that staying in that state for a long time is called long X. So I had long EBV. So in 2012, my college roommate and I shared a beer, and I did not know he had mononucleosis at the time, nor did he, and he gave me mono. At the time, my doctors gave me antibiotics and a whole bunch of other things that did not help. And I was gaslit into thinking that you cannot have long Epstein-Barr virus, which is not true. Right here above are some of my titers from 2016. So it was about 4 years later. And I would say I was about 30% recovered. So I still had 70% of my symptoms of chronic fatigue, dysautonomias, feeling hot and cold, post-exertional malaise, and all that fun jazz. Here's another analysis of that 2016 test showing that I had reactivated Epstein-Barr virus, and this is, I believe, from iGenix's lab. In 2018, I redid this test to see, and I still had long-standing titers, as you can see that. And they say that most people have long-standing titers for the rest of their life. But when it's this high, that means that it's reactivated. And I was still feeling about 50% of my symptoms back then of energy issues and chronic fatigue. My dysautonomias were better. Let's jump forward to 2021. I was doing about 90% better. I would say my fatigue wasn't getting to me. I didn't have much dysautonomic issues. And this is what my titers looked like. As you can see, I still had long titers there for long immunity, which normally people do. But in early 2023, I redid this test and I was able to get rid of any considerable long markers for reactivated EBV. Completely green there. And I'm going to show you what I did. Now I have no symptoms of long EBV. And even with immunosuppression, I do not feel those effects. I don't have any of that kind of stuff coming back. And I'm excited to share with you a guide that I built to show you what I did for my post-viral illness and what I do with my clients. So in this guide, which is available for you right now, the link's in my bio, it's called Junction Dysfunction. I discuss all these different things about latent viruses and how they each work individually, but universally, with actionable steps and easy things that you can do to get over long EBV or long hauling COVID. We talk about different types of displacement and so many different things with stress and immunosuppression, things that aren't talked about enough. I break down different philosophies from Western philosophies with conventional medicine and Eastern philosophies, and then my own philosophies and the things that I found that actually work. I'm grateful to say that this is no longer me, and my clients don't suffer with this either. And that I was able to get long-term antibodies, these ones here, down, all the way to unconsiderable levels that are unremarkable and actually healthy. You can too. So check out the link in my bio. It's got so many resources available for you. It's called Junction Dysfunction.